네, 안녕하십니까. 반갑습니다. 예, NGOTV, BJ NOG입니다. 예, 오늘, 2021년 2월 22일, 예, MLB쇼 20 RTTS 성동률 키우기 27화, 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 예, 오늘은, 좀 방송을 하기 전에 좀, 그 전에 방송을 좀 돌아봤었는데, 아직까지도 좀 중간중간에 좀 말을 더듬는 모습을 좀 볼 수가 있어가지고 좀 앞으로도 이제 좀 더 차분하게 예, 그 시청자분들께 좀 뭐랄까 불편함이 없도록 진행을 하고자 노력하겠습니다. 네, 시작하기 전에 순위를 보고 계시는데 아메리칸 리그 중부지구 4회 4승 36패로 공동 1위에 올라 있습니다. 초반에는 좀 이제 다른 팀들보다 좀 앞서가는 모습을 볼 수가 있었는데 좀 중간에 연패도 하고 그러면서 공동 1위로 지금 달리고 있는데요. 우선적으로 경기를 진행해 보면서 좀 더 연패를 하지 않도록 기대를 해보면서 방송을 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 네, 경기를 지금 어느 정도 시즌 중반부가 다가오면서 지금 현재 다음 달이면은 바로 올스타전이 있네요. 그래서 바로 오늘 첫 경기 시작하도록 하겠습니다.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Kansas City Royals and the Colorado Rockies. Colorado hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next.
벌써 56패를 한 것 같은데
Peter Lambert will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, I was really impressed with him.
Digging in now, Esteban Gonzalez.
그래서 현재 몰라도 벌써 1회 초부터 득점을 하면서 시작하고 있고요.
Now the pitch.
아이고 첫.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game.
네, 1번
They
타자
scored a bunch of runs.
에스테반
Let's see if they continue that
곤잘레스
today.
선수.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Esteban Gonzalez is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Dero, I think Jerry Hillsdale's a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. David Bodie becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. So now to the plate, Royce Lewis, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 8 home runs and 31 RBIs.
Gonna be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Fouled away.
지난 경기에서 4타수 무안타를 쳤던 로이스 레위스.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
딱 봐도 스트라이크인데. 잠깐만. 아,
Stepping into the box, number 90.
타석에
Runner in scoring
들어섭니다.
position with
선수.
two gone.
Number 90.
First offering on its way. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field.
안타야?
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this one bounds around against the
1타점
wall.
2루타.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
DeAndre. Redlick.
The 1-1. Runner goes for third. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Grant Levine. You've seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that one fooled him, and the umpire, too.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Into the box now, Jamison Hanna, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Rafael Devers stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
와우,
A
커브
great job of changing speeds there. It's
대단합니다.
0-2. And he fouls this one off. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side and
Leading up for the Rockies, the left fielder, Oscar.
first pitch on its way. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now. 0-2.
Hey, no one down here.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Steve Buckley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Buckley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
One down.
And it's fouled away. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
So he got him swinging. Steve Buckley becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
예, 9번
Peter
타자
Lambert
피터
is in
렘버트
with 2
선수.
away here as this one swung on and
상대팀
missed for the first
투수죠.
strike.
예,
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Here we go, boys.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here.
A
오케이,
swing and a
좋습니다.
miss. That
가볍게
retires the side, and that will do it.
이렇게 해서
1, 2, 3 go the
3회까지
Rockies. They're down
주자를
2-0.
내보내지 않고 예, 노이튼으로 이어가고 있습니다. 네, 4회
Next
초
to hit will be the
예,
pitcher,
무사히
number
2루
90.
상황이고요.
An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Carrasco on second. Jackson at first with no outs. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Line to the right
오,
side.
이것도 안타.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will
아,
be
이
loaded now with
볼을
still
치고
nobody out.
같았는데 이게 행운의 안타 같아요.
Digging in to try it again.
이번
DeAndre
타자
Ratliff.
딘드레
He got on top of one and was a
라틀리프.
ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the
Ah,
same
perfect
result as
toss.
his last at bat right here. The double play is in order.
예,
Anything on the ground, the way
더블플레이
this defense is,
당했지만
they could
그래도
certainly roll too.
Hey,
타점
base
하나
is loaded. Last thing you want to do is
올리게 되는
ground into a double
라틀리프
play,
선수.
and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Play ball.
Striding into the box,
네,
Esteban
사회말
Gonzalez. He's 0 for
3대0의
1 thus
상황에서
far.
네, 마운드에 다시 올라서고 있고요.
Esteban.
이제 그 콜로라도 선수도 이제 지금 이제
From the stretch.
한 바퀴 돌아서 다시 1번 타자 에스테반 선수로부터 이제 선수 타자가 나옵니다.
Skied in the air to straightaway
이거 홈런인 줄 알았네.
left fielder giving chase. He gets there to
아,
make the
이게
play for the first out
100마리면은
of the
시속
inning.
이제 그 160km인데 그거를 이제 정말 제대로 맞았으면은 이게 홈런도 가능한 그런 타구였어요.
Digging in for his second at bat, David Bodie. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
David Bodie.
First offering on its way. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. In there, strike two.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to
이게
swing at that one again.
또 안타가
And
돼버리네.
there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
That's why I always said, Dan, there's no justice in this game. This guy watches two pitches over the heart of the plate and then gets a
잡아섰네요,
knock on a
이게.
ball way out of the zone.
아마 노리지
There's
않았나
no justice in baseball,
싶은데요.
Dero. It's just us. Takes two pitches right down the middle and then swings at one off the plate.
Now batting.
Into the box, Royce Lewis. No balls and a strike to count.
Lewis.
Now a swing and he just fouls this one
스피드가
away.
50이기 때문에 도루할 쉽진 않을 것 같고.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
That's a ball.
직구 바깥쪽으로
If I'm in the
빼고
box, you take a step out right here. Take a
다음에
deep
커브볼
breath
한번
after that
들어볼게요.
high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Schaefer is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding in once again, Grant Levine. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors,
벌써
one
이제
man
그
left on.
안타를
On to the top
8개나
of inning number
쳤네요.
5 we go. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jamison Hanna. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Hanna.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
No outs here, fellas.
And he's keeping
오케이.
it down here, and that's a
이게
called strike
커버볼이
2.
아주 훌륭합니다.
Fouled away. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
예, 오늘 또 삼진은 예, 11개째 잡아내고 있고요. 아직까지 평균 자책점이 0점대입니다.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, and he always poses a threat, of course, one of the true superstars in the game today.
Hey, come on now.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
자, 6번 타자 라파엘 데버스.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Gets the
근데
fastball by
한번
him here, and he's in
제대로
control.
걸려버리면 그냥
0-2.
Oh, I
바로
love this,
넘어갈 것
boys.
같은데.
Mano y mano. He's coming to get him with
굉장히
back-to-back
힘있어
big-time
보입니다.
heaters.
One away. One away.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts
진짜
for him
봐봐,
in the ball
묵직해,
game. So
아주.
still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the
팀
league leaderboard
평균이
for team
방어
ERA.
자책점,
And you can see
방어율이
that
나오고
this staff
있는데
currently leads the AL in that
캔자스시티
category.
로얄스, 예, 우리 팀이 당당히 1위를 하고 있습니다.
Digging in, Oscar Mercado. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right now.
Got him
Okay,
looking,
좋습니다.
and that'll do it. The inning is over.
네, 선동열 선수 다시 10번째 타석 들어서게 됐고요. 오늘 2타수 2안타 기록하고 있습니다. 이번 시즌 이번 경기가 이제 그 타석에 들어선 지가 처음이기 때문에 바로 지금 이걸 뭐라고 하지? 100%인데 이거?
The 1-0 delivery.
2 balls, no strikes. Hey, come on now, one time.
예, 원아웃에 주자 1-3루. 오케이, 좋습니다.
Liner in there for a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball
네,
game.
오늘 이제
That's
투타에서
what we refer to in the
굉장히
biz
좋은
as a
모습을 보여주고
hanger
있고요.
right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DeAndre Ratliff. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
저희 방송을 좀 이제 보신 분들은 아시겠지만, 또 이제 혹은 또 이제 그 메이저리그를 보신 분들은 아시겠지만, 그 내셔널리그는 투수도 타자를 경험할 수가 있습니다. 아메리칸 리그는 투수가 타자를 하지 않지만 메이저리그에서는 내셔널리그에서는 투수도 타자를 맞기도 합니다. 그래서 이제 우리나라 팀이 우리나라 리그 같은 경우에는 투수가 타자를 하지 않은 대신 이제 그 지명 타자가 들어가잖아요. 아메리칸 리그가 그렇다고 볼 수가 있으면 되겠습니다.
Standing in, Steve Buckley will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Will Benson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The average
네,
sits at
9번 타자 윌
286 here to
벤슨
start play.
선수도
16 homers
예,
and
대타가
48
들어선
driven in.
모양입니다. 예.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
콜로라도 내에서는 좀 이제 좀 그나마 비중인 선수 같은데 예, 대타로 들어서는 선수인데 좀 그렇습니다. 기왕이면은 그 대타를 넣을 거면 예, 어느 정도 이제
And that finds the target. Nothing in two
유망주
now.
같은 선수들을
I think when a
예,
team
넣는 게 나을
starts
것 같은데
struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. In now for Colorado, David Bodie. A hit in 2 tries so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Settling in now, Royce Lewis. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. No balls and 1 strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Digging in, Grant Levine. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
예.
And that's in there for a strike.
His slider's been
기운이
impressive
없네.
all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Hit back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he didn't come at it.
와,
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's
이거
gone.
맞는 순간 이게 홈런이면 직감하셨습니다. 예.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year, and the Rocks are back within a couple. It's 4-2
그래도 이제
now.
그 4점차로 앞서기 때문에
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left to. So digging in now, number 90. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch.
상대팀 투수는 조시 로저스.
Your turn right here. Drive him in.
And it's fouled away. And there's ball 2 now.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
And the pitch takes off inside and it gets away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
못 뛰었는데 주자.
They need you right now.
Here now the
Let's go,
2-2.
kid. Get down, get down.
On the line, that's a base hit in left field. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, this has got to
오늘
be a
이번
cool
시즌
moment for the pitcher
첫
right here. He doesn't get an opportunity to work on the
타선에
offensive side
들어서면서
of the ball much. Barely takes
사-
BP throughout the
타타수
course of the
3타.
season. So what a
아주
nice
좋은
job
모습을
right there
보이고
for him to
있습니다.
get a big base hit in an early game.
Rtts.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mercado is there, and he puts this one away
네,
for the third
그렇지만
out.
이제 다음 타자
Ready to go
플레이아웃으로
for the last half of the inning, and at the
물러나게
plate will be the
되면서
speedy outfielder,
득점 없이
Oscar
나오게
Mercado.
되고요.
Even though we're moving into the
예,
back
이어서
end of
8회
this game,
말.
they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Hey, all right.
The
Here we go
0-1
now.
pitch. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
자, 3주 18개째.
So stepping in, Steve Buckley.
Now batting.
Here comes the
Catcher.
first pitch.
Steve.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Josh Young will get the call here as he'll
자,
hit
이렇게
for the
해서
pitcher.
Wow, this guy's
이번
going
경기
right through this
20개,
lineup right now. But
20개째
that's what
3점은
happens when you don't get a chance to see a
거두게 될 수
pitcher very
있을지.
often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Behind 0-2 now. And now pitch on the way. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts
좋습니다.
now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Pretty
네,
painless
8회말까지
half of the inning all told.
이 실점으로
We played
막아내면서
8 full. It's the
좋은
Royals
모습을 보이고
4
있고요.
and the Rockies 2.
다행히 타선으로 살아나면서 4대1로 앞서가고 있습니다. 이렇게 해서 8회까지 던지고 교체가 돼서 4대2로 승리를 하게 되는 캔자스시티 로얄스입니다.
They should be very happy with this performance.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Kansas City Royals jumped out to an early lead in the first and
네,
never
이번
looked
경기
back. Number
8이닝을
90 pitches
던져서
his way to a league-leading
피안타
12th win of the
피안타
year
3개
as his 20 strikeouts ties a
20점
record for the
했습니다만
most in a game.
3진아웃
Brian
20개
McCormick wraps it
달성을
up for
합니다.
the save, his 18. So that just
경기를 이제 방송을 보시는 동안에 영상이 마음에 드시다면 좋아요와 구독 부탁드리겠습니다.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball.
네,
A
이번
good matchup
경기는
here for
애리조나
you tonight
다이아몬드백스와의
between the
경기고요.
Arizona Diamondbacks
네,
and the Kansas City
카우프만
Royals.
스타디움에서
It'll be
붙어지게
fun
되는
watching these two
경기가
go at it.
되겠습니다.
It's next on the show. Number 90 gets the ball for
네,
the
손대현
Royals in this
선수
one.
이번
Dan
시즌
Plesac, what do you got?
리그 경기
This
나와서
guy's a
12승
strikeout pitcher
0패,
deluxe, has
방어율
over
0.84로
250 strikeouts
좋은
on the
성적 이어가고
season.
있고요.
And if he brings his A game, look for a lot of punch outs in this game here.
At the plate, Logan Davidson. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
So he sets him down swinging. Logan Davidson goes down for the first out of the game. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Where's the first here?
And he falls behind 0-2. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Now at the plate, Alex Kirilloff. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's in there for strike one. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire, right on by.
호이시야.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over.
근데 이게 정경기도 그렇고 상대 타자들이 좀 덩치가
Now with the
너무
plate, Chad Raines. And he
압도적인데.
comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. No balls and a strike to
체드
count.
레인스
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
이 선수는 좀
0-1,
오버
here it
타자라고는
comes.
좀
Now this
너무
is foul tipped
외소한데요.
at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Won't commit
이거
on
안
the
맞죠?
slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat
Wow,
to start
이게
this inning
승부하니
off.
장난
Hey, this
아닌데요?
could be a productive inning.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
The center
He's
fielder.
set. Here it comes. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be
아, 이거
content
질 수도
with just the
있겠는데?
1 out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it
제이브도 이제
on. You
흔들리고
don't want to
있습니다.
rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
The 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
High in the air out to center field.
Mine.
Jimenez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire.
네. 아웃으로 이렇게 했고, 이렇게 해서 또
Ready now for the
2회에 또
Diamondbacks. BJ Lopez.
동점
And he'll start
만들면서
out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
1대1이고요.
Fouled away. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here's the pitch. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Logan Davidson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
I got the count. 0-2.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Alex Kirilloff. Ball high in the air out to right field.
애들이 오늘
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
거의 장타를 이제 좀 주로 이제 노리고 들어가는 것 같습니다.
Next will be the designated hitter, Dylan Cousins. He's 0 for 1 thus far, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
그렇다면은 변화구를 좀 많이 던지는 거야.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
유혹을 하는 것이지. 이렇게.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Ready now, Chad Raines. He drew a walk his first time up. And that's taken for strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the
타자가
first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
좀 성공을 본다는.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. On the ground to the left side.
땅볼.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So all set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jake Fraley. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aramis Ademan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. And he
오케이,
struck him
좋습니다.
out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because
네,
of his
8번
stuff.
타자.
You know, he can absolutely dominate on
트랙
any
누비어
given day
선수.
because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. At the plate, B.J. Lopez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now pitch on the way. Swing and a screamer, but this
아,
one's
이게
not going to stay
이제는
fair.
100마일을
Lopez is
뛰는
of course
것은
a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game
힘도
behind the
많아졌습니다.
plate, not only with his glove work but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
Logan Davidson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And he lays off a
이거
pitch
좀 안
outside as they
낚이네요.
draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Struck him out.
오케이, 좋습니다.
Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So he's just a 1/3 of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see right there that these guys rank 2nd in the AL in that category. Domingo Pereira will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ball game for Arizona. Fouled off. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Still tied 1 apiece.
오케이. 2점 더 달아납니다. 드디어 역전하는데요. 예. 홈런을 치면서 드디어 역전을 시키는 캔자스시티.
Leading off the inning, Alex Kirilloff, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Alex Kirilloff.
예. 첫 해에 솔로 홈런 선제 솔로 홈런 쳤던 알렉스 킬리오프.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, gotta get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
자, 이거도
Looking for the
구하겠지.
strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away.
커터를 시킵니다.
Here's another 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will be speared at 3rd, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
자,
So
타바타자 다이랑
hitter for Arizona,
포텐스.
Dylan
예,
Cousins.
오늘
No
3점만
hits
2개
to this
당했습니다.
point. First pitch on its way.
근데 정말
Man,
이게
this guy's
압도적이다,
had their
덩치가.
number all game long.
아,
Up, down, in and out. He's pitching
한번
very well.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in once again, Chad Raines. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the
벌레는
Diamondbacks.
졌습니다만
Score
이렇게
holds.
3대
It's
잡아내면서
3-1.
시원하게 복수를 했고요. 이렇게 해서 7회까지 마무리가 되면서 3대1로 아직까지는 앞서고 있고 8회에도 마운드에 올라옵니다.
Now here's the pitch. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see, he's had a great first half as he leads the AL in that department. Aramis Ademan is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be, so I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Standing in now, Patrick Rubio. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ball game for Arizona. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Grounded back up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
오, 사이 솔로 홈런 치면서 4대1 앞서가고 있고요. 이게 마무리 투수가 올라오면서 잠깐만. 9회 초에 구태준 선수가 2실점을 하긴 했습니다만 그래도 더 이상 실점을 하지 않으면서 이번 경기도 4대2로 승리를 하게 됩니다. 그래서 오늘 방송에서 무난하게 1승을 챙기고 있고요.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at
이번
bay,
경기
and
탑
as a
플레이어로
result, he's
선정된
our top player of the game.
손동률 선수.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up.
Player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
under the lights this evening as we
네,
get
이번
you set for
경기는
another edition of
미네소타와
baseball
캡슐이
on the
되는
show.
네,
Coming up,
경기고요.
we've got a
타겟
good
팬들에서
matchup in
펼쳐지게
store
되겠습니다.
between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. It's a dream matchup on the mound. Coming up right after this. Brady Singer gets the call for game 1 of the series.
브래디
What's your
싱어
take on
선수
him, Dan?
이번
Hey,
시즌
this guy's had
18경기
a
나와서
really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything,
4.54의
solid 3-to-1
평균 자책점을 가지고
strikeout to
있는데
walk ratio. And if he
이번
continues to
시즌에
do
패가
that,
많네요.
he'll pitch really well in this one.
Let's play ball. Full four. Take the base. Three.
가볍게 솔로 홈런 치면서 현재 터치 득점 성공하고요.
Stepping in, Kyle Isbell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Twins, the center fielder, Kyle.
And now a pitch on the way.
Bell.
And that misses ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in
아니, 이게
scuffling
뭐야.
a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
1-2 now. And he pops it up. Number 31 into shallow left. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now.
예,
Robert
이번 타자
Poisson. He'll get to take his
로버트
first cuts
스트라우스
here.
선수.
He's set and the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Plays up first now.
A 1-1 home.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Lucan Baker. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
뭐야
And
이거.
now pitch on the way. A ball and no
예,
strikes.
3번 타자 루켄 베이커 선수. 야, 덩치가 이거 거의
And a strike to
김태균급인데.
even the count. 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on
다행히도
strikes.
우선 첫 번째 타석에는 3점을 못 돌려보내고요.
So here's the cleanup.
뭐야 이거?
Hector Franco. And as
예,
you
3번
check
타자
out his righty-lefty
헥토르
splits,
프랑코
no
선수.
surprise that he hits better against
이런 애가
southpaws than he does against right-handers.
3번 타자라고?
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly
체크 스윙.
broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now.
배트가 돌았다는 판정이고요.
And it's fouled away. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone.
네,
I have to
오버타자
think he was
샘
looking for
트레비스.
something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Sam Travis. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against
천국
right-handed
공략을
pitching this season.
했습니다만 다행히도 좌에서
Stepping into the box,
플라이아웃으로
Lamar
아웃을
Wade.
시키고요.
Season batting
예,
average comes
포트자
in down in the
라몬테
240s.
웨이드 주니어 선수.
First offering on its way.
와우, 이게 11년 동안 미네소타 트윈스에서만 경기를 했던 라몬테 웨이드 주니어 선수.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
시즌
That was
2할
some smoke
4푼입니다.
right there. High fire right on by.
Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Number 31 is there, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Marcos Brito, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away.
뜬금없이 이제 그 기습버트를 하는 경우도 좀 너무 의외의 상황이기 때문에 세이브 될 수 있었는데 다행히도 아웃을 시킵니다.
Up next will be Kelbert Ruiz, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Fouled away. A swing and a ground ball to third.
잠깐만.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
이게 참 타구가 빨라서 이제 감당 못했던 모양인데.
So striding forward
자,
now,
9번 타자 호세 구티에레즈.
Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch on its way.
지난 경기에서는 4타수 무안타를
And he fouls
했고요.
this one off. The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, it's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead.
보스웰 선수는 휴스턴 애스트로스에
Now, Kyle
소속돼
Isbell
있습니다.
flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Popped him up. Number 31 will put this one away, and the side is digging in. Robert Poisson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. From the stretch. Hit softly down the line at first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now batting, Lucan Baker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit hard on the ground
와,
to second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the
역시
play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but
발이 빨라야 돼.
sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Hector Franco will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We played 4 full. The Royals.
이렇게 해서 지금 5회까지 오는 동안에 1대0의 아슬한 경기가 계속 펼쳐지고 있고요.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
오히려 이제 공동 다수 선수였던 보스웰 선수는 방어율이 순위권에 들지가 않았습니다.
Lamont Wade comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Lamont Wade becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 5th.
The batter, The second baseman.
Marcos Brito is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jimenez is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Up next for Minnesota, Keibert Ruiz. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very
차라리
many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start
구인까지
making some adjustments.
던져야 할 것 같은 느낌이 들어요.
Curveball kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a
한명찬은
little
이제
bit.
좀 왠지
Kinda not
불안하기
want to get
때문에
hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Jose Gutierrez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And he won't offer it that too high. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Fouled off. The 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of
이러면 안
foul balls.
된다고.
He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kyle Isbell. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Ready once again, Robert Poisson. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens. There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Robert Poisson is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Slow little roller to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Hector Franco. That one bends into the zone, a strike on the breaking ball.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short.
야, 이게
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Sam Travis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Sam Travis becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Into the box, Lamont Wade. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
이렇게 돼가면은
Now in the box,
9회까지도 걷더니 던질 수 있을 것 같고요. 이번 타자는 마르코스 브리토 선수. 오늘 경기 2타수 무안타입니다.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Wow.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
다행입니다.
He's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over.
결국 이제 9회 말까지 1대0 상황이 이어지게 됐고요.
And he lays off there 1-0. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Ruiz is below the Mendoza line, batting average under 200.
여기서는 정말 실책도 너무 안 되는 상황입니다. 9회 말이기 때문에.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Count still at 1-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
고맙게도 이제 호스 영상증을 당해주면서 투아웃이 되는데 도움이 됐고요. 거의 뭐 반망이가 공의 근처에도 못 가고.
To the plate now, Kyle Isbell, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He could really use a knock here for 3 in the game so far. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
승리하게 됐습니다. 이렇게 해서 완봉승으로 1대0의 불안한 점수를 막아냈고요. 이렇게 해서 1회 초에 홈런을 쳤던 게 그대로 결승 타점이 되면서 승리를 하게 됩니다.
Number 90 earns his league best 14th win as he allows only 2 hits. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball comes your way next.
상대 투수는 에스피노 선수고요.
Daniel Espino, the
네,
Panamanian
다니엘
right-hander,
에스피노
will get the
선수
nod here.
이번 시즌
Dan,
연합
any
경기
thoughts?
나와서
One of the
7승
things
5패,
that jumps out if you
방어의
look at that
속도
stat sheet, a very
27의
high whip coming into
기록을
this
가지고
start.
있습니다.
One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job.
Digging in, Sam Clemens. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
자, 이번 타자 샘 클레먼스와 더
And the
상대가
pitch.
되겠고요.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
In now, Leody Taveras, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 14 homers, and he's driven in 45. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now for Cleveland, number 40. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Fouled away. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice break.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and
네,
that will
깔끔하게
retire the
2회를
side. Down in order to go the Tribe. Still
삼성
no
선수.
score. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
Designated hitter.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. A ball and a strike.
Borderline pitch right there, but as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Now Ohtani with a
와,
swing
이래서
and a
홈런
deep
맞나요?
drive to right. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup,
정말
it's better to do it
잡아쳤습니다.
with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
오타니 같은데.
Striding in for the Indians, Todd Good. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. 0-1 the count. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Jimenez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a... Into the box now, Mark Vientos comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Luis Torrens. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
1-1 the count now. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Luis Torrens becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Into the box now, Sam Clemens as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
네, 비록 1실점을 했습니다만은 그래도 투구수 관리를 잘하면서 예, 잘 막아내고 있고요.
And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Leody Taveras.
4회 초에 첫 점 내리 득점을 하면서 역전을 시킵니다.
Stepping in, number 40. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 40.
And a ball 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Shohei Ohtani. He went deep in his first
아 맞아, 오타니가 맞았네.
for us here. And he takes ball 1.
첫 타석에서 솔로 홈런을 쳤던 쇼헤이 오타니 선수. 아 근데 오타니 선수가 저렇게 키가 컸나?
1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
And this one
오케이,
runs in on
좋습니다.
him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch.
제어가 되지 않았습니다만은 오타니 선수 자신감이 너무 과했죠.
Good. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Into the corner and slicing foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-2 pitch. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
나오면서 삼진.
Standing in, Brendan Rodgers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Swing and a liner. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. This is foul right side. To third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
오케이, 솔로 홈런 더 쳐서 4대까지 벌려놓고요.
Striding in, Mark Vientos.
자, 이렇게 해서 6회말 마크 비엔토스부터 선대를 하게 되는 상황이고요.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
1-1 the count. And it's fouled away. Got him.
오케이,
And that's
좋습니다.
8
헛스윙 삼진.
strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out
이번
right
경기
there. Got it to bend a lot by the time it got there.
8개째 삼진 잡아내고 있고요.
Out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First pitch coming.
9번
Here it
타자
is. Luis
루이스
Torrens stand in
토렌스.
for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a curveball that's
아,
low and in
이렇게
the dirt for a ball.
연속
It's
볼,
2-1.
연속 볼.
Here it comes. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming.
아,
A challenge fastball right here.
궁금합니다.
He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
First pitch on its way. Sam Clemens is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Leody Taveras is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Torrens is off of first with 2 away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he will strike him out.
네, 이렇게 해서
10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over.
여기까지 실점
Indians
없이
lead 1. They trail
1실점으로
it 4-1.
막아내고 있고.
Ready for another shot now. Number 40, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Popped him up. Tolia is there for it.
I got it.
1 away. One out now for the Indians in their 7th, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Shohei Ohtani becomes out number 2 this inning. 0-1, here's the pitch. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at
커버로
bat. It's
던지니까
0-2
타이밍 아직
now.
타이밍을 못 잡네요.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Brendan Rodgers. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
선발승
Jimenez has it, and it's a
개인
quick out number 1.
15승, 15승이
So
좀
you've
눈앞에
got to
보이고
figure he's got a
있고.
good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Torres is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Torres goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Luis Torrens is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will
정말 삼진 잡는 모습이 아주 시원시원해요. 예. 뭐야?
Hey, it took him an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice
후회
road victory here
말에
in 10 innings.
동점을 내주면서 승리를 선발승을 날려버립니다.
and our entire crew.
그래도
I'm
뭐
Matt Vasgersian.
팀이 이겼다는 게 중요하죠. 예. 아, 그래도 이제 좀 뭔가 좀 마무리 투수가 좀 불안하면 안 되는데. 자, 이제 5차전에 등판하게 됩니다. 예. 아메리칸 리그 소속으로 5차전에 나서게 됐고, 예. 5차전 선발 투수로 뛰게 됩니다. 자, 상대 리그 선수들과 인사를 나누고 있는 모습을 보여주고 있고, 예. 이번 경기에서 이제 방망이 휘두를 일이 없을 텐데. 자, 5차전 경기가 펼쳐지게 되겠습니다. 펜웨이 파크에서 펼쳐지게 되는 5차전 게임이고요.
Number 90, the right-hander from Korea gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him,
이번
Dan?
경기에서 타석에 들어설 일이 없을 텐데 처음 영상에서 반망회를 지고 있던 모습 쓸데없으시죠.
John Torres is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Here's the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And there's one gone to begin.
제가 근데 왜 리버 타자야? 저 발동들의 스키가.
Digging in now, Gavin Lux.
네, 시즌 타율 3할 2푼 23개의 홈런을 치고 있는 리버 타자. 이름이 무엇인가?
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his own. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Fernando Delgado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's set. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Plays at 1 now.
Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And look out as Allen ran in and got him. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
3할 2푼 3리 29개의 홈런, 그다음에 70타점 기록하고 있습니다.
As a look, now the pitch.
가운데로.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
오히려 이제 그 가운데 공을 가운데 공에
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-1 to count from the stretch.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Delgado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning, and he fouls this one off.
1회에만 이제 투구수가 좀 많은 모습을 보여주고 있는데 좋지가 않습니다.
The next 3-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
3점. 예, 1회 말에
Stepping into the box,
석점
Travis
내면서
Swaggerty,
예,
as he'll
바로
get his first opportunity in
앞서고
this one.
있고요.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now here's a shot out to right center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the senior circuit has a man in scoring position. They've got a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's
자,
about
1루
as
주자
pretty as a
묶어두고
swing gets.
예,
Nice look at it there
원아웃.
from our camera guys as well. Into the
자,
box now.
닉
Nick Preto.
프레토
He'll get to
선수.
take his first cuts here.
The first base.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted the other way out to left center. Lewis calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Now at the plate, Logan Davidson.
자,
Opportunity
로간
for him here to pick
데이비드슨.
up that runner from second with 2 away.
The shortstop.
First pitch coming, here it is. This is line to left. Alvarez has it, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the American
네,
League
이렇게
3
해서
and the National League nothing.
무사 1루의 위기에서 예, 무실점을 막아냅니다. 자, 2이닝 2회 2이닝 던지고 교체가 됐고요.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next
네,
one.
이렇게 해서
8-3 tonight for the American League. Hosted a 3-run
이번 5타전
first to
게임
propel them
예,
to the win.
5타전은
Number 90 is
8대3으로
credited with the
이기면서
win. Gregorio Crespo completed 2 innings and is charged with
성준호
the
선수
loss.
5타전
That's a wrap here
승리 투수가
tonight.
됩니다.
Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all
자, 이제 5타전이 지났고 이 중간 성적을 좀 확인해 보겠습니다. 예. 지금 캔자스시티 로얄스가 한 경기 더 치렀는데 이제 패가 더 많기 때문에 0.5점 0.5점 차 승차로 이제 2위를 기록하고 있고요. 와일드카드 순위로는 지금 아슬아슬하게 1위를 하고 있는데 이게 좀 지금 굉장히 긴장되는 시기에요. 거의 지금 5사전을 이제 전후로 해가지고 팀이 좀 가는 데마다 좀 성적이 안 좋아지는 모습을 볼 수 있었기 때문에 좀 이제 성도현 선수 긴장이 많이 될 겁니다. 개인 성적과는 이제 무관하게 팀이 잘 살아나지 못하면서 이제 좀 뭐랄까 좀 정규 시즌에서도 팀 성적이 좋지 않고 또 포스트 시즌에서도 광탈을 당해버리는 경우가 많았기 때문에 좀 그런 의미에서 현재 지금 아예 흰머리 이게 지금 검은색인데 하도 이제 그 이번 시즌 예, 시즌 중간 정도, 예, 경기를 치는 상황에서, 너무 이제, 긴 시즌 동안, 정말 이제 성적이 좋지 이 전후로 해가지고, 지금, 시즌 중간을 기점으로 해가지고, 성적이 너무 안 좋아서, 예, 걱정이 너무 많아서, 지금 점점 더 머리가 하얘지고, 예, 하얘지고, 걱정이 많아서, 예, 잠을 설치고, 예, 걱정으로 인해서 머리가 하얗게 변해버렸습니다. 예, 정말, 예, 이게, 지금, 예, 걱정으로 인해서, 아, 저, 이게, 예, 걱정이 너무 많아서, 예, 올해는 어찌할까? 올해는 어찌할까? 예, 올해는 말아먹는 게 아닐까? 예, 걱정이 많아서, 예, 머리가 지금 새하얘졌습니다. 예, 또 지난 경기에서 이제 9회에 마무리 투수가 예, 또 이제 팀 선발성을 지켜내지 못하면서 마무리 투수가 지금 예, 지금 로테이션을 보시면 5승 3패 선발 투수들은 5승 3패 8승 3패 8승 3패 4승 8패 또 3승 5패 걱정이 많아요 진짜로. 예, 또 그 다음에 마운드에선 저 중앙계석으로서는 예, 우선 토키 패스 그 다음에 루이스 아퀴아노 보류 그 다음에 제크 리텔 선수 우선 보류. 자 릴리 소리아노 애매하다. 자 로베르토 산체스 선수 좋지 않네. 예. 예, 피터 스프링어 괜찮습니다. 오케이. 자 그 다음에 예, 브라이언 매코막 선수 뭔가 마무리 투수로는 예, 믿음직지가 않습니다. 예, 이렇게 해서 지금 현재까지 예, 지금 완전 이런 상황 이 자주 겪던 이 상황 예, 순위 예, 정말 정말 이 시점에서 걱정이 많아지는 예, 송도현 선수 예, 머리 색깔이 하얘지면서 예, 스트레스로 인해 가지고 예, 머리가 하얘진 상황입니다. 예. 자 이렇게 해서 오사전 경기가 끝나서 예, 정말 도움이 많이 필요해. 도움이 많이 필요해. 진짜 걱정이 많아 아주. 예.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
자 이렇게 해서 예, 5차전 이후로 첫 번째 경기 예, 후반기 첫 번째 경기 예, 후반기 들어서 첫 번째 선발 네, 경기 한번 가보도록 하겠습니다.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Kansas City Royals. Marquee hurlers are on tap in this one, and it's coming your way next. Number 90 will be the starter for the
자,
Royals in this one.
이번
What
시즌
do you have
20경기
for us on him,
나와서
Danny?
14승
Boy, talk about a
0패,
guy that's
방어
hard to score off
0.82,
of. Last three
기록하고
starts,
있는
an
손흥민
ERA
선수.
of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race.
시카고
I guess my
화이트
question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the
그래서
team start feeling
아메리칸
better, but I
리그
think you get a good
중부지구
vibe
1위
starting to go throughout the
팀이고요.
clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Alex Verdugo comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door, is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Alex Bregman. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Up next for the Rays, Seth Beer. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Vierling, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. No score here as we play inning number 2. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, one away.
Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Jackson goes to get it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And that misses. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. We'll go to the
타자들도 와서 가나요? 아, 이러면 안
Now to
되는데.
the plate, Chad Spanberger.
정말
7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
성도현
0-1
선수
the count.
머리가 휘어질 수밖에 없어요. 예.
And he goes the other way with it. High and deep down the left field line. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll miss the target there with the curveball, and it's 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner at second, nobody out. Grounded to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. He's set and the pitch. Fouled away. Looking at his career totals, Alvarez carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Francisco Alvarez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Roger McGreal will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set, the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Alex Verdugo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting,
Alex Bregman is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball
와,
and bury
이걸
stuff in the
춥네요.
dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Line drive base hit.
아, 네. 원아웃 상황에서 이 안타를 주고
Not a
말고요.
bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Striding into the box, Matt Vierling looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to second
자,
for the
이렇게
force out, and
해서
the side is retired.
4회에도
Rays strand just the one.
주저를 내보내긴
On to the bottom of the
했습니다만
fourth now, still with
득점
no
없이
score.
마무리 짓고 있고요. 전혀 이제 캔자스시티 이번 경기에서는 살아나지 않고 있습니다.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Akil Baddoo, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. No balls and 1 strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he punches out another
100마일의
one, make it 9
빠른
for the
투수.
ball game. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
네,
And you can see that this staff
버거
currently leads the AL in
선수.
that category. First pitch coming, here it is. Chad Spanberger is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. From the stretch, Aaron Bryant stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Count is 1-2 now. Fouled off. Ball 2.
야, 이걸 또
No
나중에
runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Striding in once again, Francisco Alvarez. He'll try
자,
and get
9번
things
타자
started as we begin
프란시스코
inning number 6.
알바레즈부터 시작되는 상대팀의 타선이고요.
On its way is pitch number 75. Cold strike as the slider gets the
네,
outside
안녕하십니까.
corner.
어서 오세요.
And he takes strike 2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right
예,
down
부디
the middle.
나가지
And
말아시길
as a
바라겠습니다.
hitter, probably a
예.
good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
So he
예,
ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Francisco
지금,
Alvarez becomes the first out of the inning.
성도현
Now the
선수
pitch.
시즌 정규 시즌 너무나도 빡센 순위 경쟁
No errors for Tampa
그리고
Bay so far. Hit hard towards
답답한
center.
사선
And that's
그리고
into the
또
outfield for a
불안한
one-out base hit.
마무리 투수들 이렇게 해서 다양한 이제 걱정 때문에 지금 그런 이제 정신적 스트레스로 머리가 하얗게 변해버렸습니다.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
걱정을 너무 많이 했죠.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And it's fouled away. McGreal, base runner at first with 1 out. And he misses there, 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
정말 2030 시즌까지 2030 시즌까지 참 이제 무수히 많은 시즌을 보냈는데 월드 시리즈 무대도 받지 못하고 또 이제 숱한 정규 시즌 중에서 좋지 못한 성적들 그리고 또 거의 시즌 중반부터 무슨 암에 걸린 것처럼 이맘쯤부터 추락하는 팀 성적들 그래서 지금 이제 5타점은 마무리 짓고 지은 상태에서 그러한 걱정들이 또 이제 맞물려 가지고 예, 지금 엄청나게 많은 걱정으로 인해서 스트레스로 머리가 하얗게 변했고요. 말씀드리는 동안에 캔자스티 4득점 선취 득점하고 있습니다.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch.
그리고 지난번 이제 리그 경기에서 또 4대1로 이제 이글 상태에서 8회까지 던지고 이제 9회에 교체가 됐는데 또 마무리 투수가 또 성점 차이를 막지 못하고 또 이제 동점을 허용하면서 그 걱정이 시럽 더해지더라서
So we still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts.
좀
And as you can see
재미있으시다면
there, he currently
좋아요와
leads the
구독
AL in that department.
부탁드리겠습니다.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Vierling. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Count even at 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
볼입니다.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
허스팅을 해주면서
this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out at Market Road. So far, so good. A pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is
스트레스
over. Starting to run
걸치면서
out.
삼진 아웃 잡아내고요.
Digging in to
이제
try it again.
초구를
Chad
넘은
Spanberger. He'll
듯임에도
start us off
불구하고
in the
8회에도
8th.
등판을 합니다.
Starting to run out of time. They
아직
haven't been able to
체력이
score
좀
any runs as we're
남아있기
moving late
때문에
into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff
더
guy to try to get on base and
던질만하다라고
ignite a
판단한 것
rally.
같습니다.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Aaron Bryant is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
오심이 나오네요.
It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
이거도 그렇고.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Line toward the alley in left center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Francisco Alvarez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
9회 나올 수 있을 것 같아요. 체력을 보면은.
2 out, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. Carrasco is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays.
자, 오늘도 이제 9회,
All set to start the ninth in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Roger McGreal.
현재 112개 투구수를 가지고
Here it
있습니다.
comes. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
count
now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a letter high fastball swung on and missed. This one's down to third. Oh, a diving stop. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. Standing in, Alex Verdugo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight. Being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Alex Verdugo goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No balls and a strike to count. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete
마지막
games
아웃카운트
rare in this day
잡아내면서
and age of Major League Baseball,
완봉승을
but a complete game shutout, this guy was in
만들어냅니다.
total command from the first inning through the ninth.
계속 무실점으로 이제 막아내면서 이번 경기 4대0으로 승리를 거두게 되고요. 선발 15승 채우면서 이렇게 마무리를 하게 됩니다.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
자, 이렇게 해서 오늘 경기는 여기서 마무리 짓도록 하겠고요. 우선 잠시 경기를 시뮬레이션 돌려보고 자, 이렇게 연승을 달리고 있는 중인데 이렇게 해서 시카고 화이트삭스보다 이제 한 경기 더 치른 상태에서 지금 61승 4회 3패로 0.5경기 차이로 앞선 상태에서 1위를 차지하고 있고요. 아무래도 이제 그 한 경기를 더 치렀기 때문에 이것도 아직 안심할 수 없는 단계라고 볼 수가 있겠네요. 최근 10경기에서 9승 1패를 이제 9승 1패로 좋은 흐름을 가져오고 있는데 아직까지는 아직 안심할 때가 아니죠. 경기 차이를 좀 더 벌여야 할 필요가 있는데 우선 이렇게까지 지금 현재까지 이렇게 진행되고 있다는 점을 말씀을 드리면서 오늘 방송은 여기서 마무리하도록 하겠습니다. 오늘 월요일 2021년 2월 22일 좀 월요일이라서 또 많이 이제 피곤했을 텐데 오늘 모두들 고생하셨고요. 오늘 이렇게 송돈열 키우기 이렇게 27화 진행을 하였습니다. 모두들 다들 그 생방송을 봐주신 분들이나 또 이렇게 또 다시 보기를 봐주시는 분들께 모두들 좋은 하루가 되시기를 바라면서 여기서 방송을 마무리 지겠고요. 영상이 혹시 마음에 드셨다면 좋아요와 구독 부탁드리도록 하겠습니다. 모두들 다음에 또 만나겠습니다. 안녕.